Hello, good morning, children. See, yesterday we have done with half the part of the lesson Independent India. In that, what I told in coming of Mahatma Gandhi ji to India in 1915. After coming here, what did he do? He went all around India, he toured India and studied the situation of the people here. And then what did he do? He just wanted to bring all the Indians together because all the Indians were divided into different groups of religions and races. So he said nothing to be done unless all the Indians were united. So he said there is no any race or religion, all are one. We should have the feeling of oneness, then only we could defeat the British. So in this way he brought all the people together. By then in 1919 on 13th of April, it was a Baisakhi festival, the harvest festival of Punjabis. People gathered in a park in Amritsar. The name of the park was Jallianwala Bagh. In that Jallianwala Bagh park, actually in the name of celebration of the festival, they wanted to discuss what to be done to protest the British, to go oppose of the British. That's why they had a meeting. So somehow the British officer General O'Dwyer came to know about it, and he came there with his troop, with his army. So what did he do? He closed the single entrance of that park and climbed the walls of the park. The park had high walls. They climbed and fired on the public in the park suddenly. So it was a shocking, unexpected thing for the people. They can't even move or escape from there because single door, which was small door, it was gate of the park was closed. Some fell into the well, some were injured, some were even what to say, died in this. Okay, nearly so many people took part in this uh, Jallianwala Bagh, 20,000 people. So many of them died. This was a sudden shock for the Indians. It was a great massacre. Understand, harsh, rude, brutal incident created by the British to create fear in the minds of the Indians. So, in 1920, as a protest against the brutal or brutality of the British, cruelty of the British, Mahatma Gandhi ji started non-cooperation movement. First movement he started was non-cooperation movement in 1920, in the year 1920. In 1919, Jallianwala Bagh massacre held. In 1920, Gandhiji started a protest, silent protest against the British brutal behavior or brutal action towards the Indians. According to it there should not be any violence. There should not be any fightings and all. It is a calm and quiet, peaceful protest against the British without cooperating the British in any ways. So many students left the schools and colleges and they joined the movement. Understand, it was such a way it became bigger and stronger. Understand? And Gandhiji already warned the people not to be cruel or excited towards the British. Silently we should agitate we should go on a strike. But some people in Chauri Chaura in Uttar Pradesh, a place called Chauri Chaura in UP, Uttar Pradesh, some of the Indians attacked the police station and set the police station on fire, and they killed 20 policemen. They killed 20 policemen. Understand? So in 1920, Gandhiji started non-cooperation movement to revolt against the British, to agitate against the British in a peaceful manner. He already warned the people not to be harsh, not to be very, cruel against the British, no fighting. So slowly, silently we could go against the British, he said. But what happened? People were very angry with this brutal incident of Jallianwala Bagh. Some of the people in Uttar Pradesh, what did they do? In the place called Chauri Chaura, they set the police station on fire and they killed 20 policemen alive. Understand? Gandhiji felt sorry for this. Actually, he did not want this kind of any incident from the side of the Indians. So, he was very much hurt with this action of the people and he withdrew non-cooperation movement. Withdrew means took out the non-cooperation movement, means he cancelled the non-cooperation movement. Some people believed that we have to be tit for tat, jaise ko taisa. Understand? So, only violence is the answer for the violence. British are very violent, cruel to Indians. So, in the same way, we also have to be cruel with them. Then only they would set right. Among them, they were called, such people were called, they wanted quick action and strong action and quick results. They were revolutionaries. In my last class I told. The most important among these revolutionaries was Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru and B.K. Datta, etc. Understand? So, non-cooperation movement was over here. So, people now, the British understood that the Indians will not keep quiet. The Indians will not keep quiet now. So, they appointed a commission. They appointed one commission, children. Understand? It was called Simon Commission. They appointed Simon Commission under the leadership of Sir Simon. Understand? Sir John Simon. In 1927, they set up one commission to study the situations in India. It was headed by John Simon. So it is called Simon Commission. Understand? Now the British government understood that the Indians are now very serious about their freedom. They won't keep quiet now. They will go on doing such agitations. So first of all, what to be done? How can we eyewash them? They wanted to think over these matters. So they organized a commission, appointed a commission called Simon Commission in 1927. Understand? Under the leadership of Sir John Simon. Understand? So, Sir John Simon came to India with his group in 1928. So, he came to India to study about to handle law and order situation in India. He came with his commission, with his troop, with his group to India in 1928 to handle or maintain law and order in India, discipline among the people in India. But he came to study the situations of India along with the British who would never visited India. See, unless the member from the family is included in any problem solving matters of particular family, we don't know outsiders anything about anybody in the family. Same way, as they were the outsiders, they did not have any idea about what is going on in India. This was not liked by the Indians. When it is meant for the welfare of the Indians, there should be an Indian in the group, no? At least one or two members should be Indians, but there were no Indians in this, no Indian members in this Simon Commission. So, people boycotted it. People rejected that we don't want Simon Commission. So, they had a slogan, Simon go back. चले जाओ चळवळी अंटार in Hindi. Understand? They did not want Simon and his people come in India and poke their nose in the Indian matters. Because there was no Indian in the commission, no Indian member was there in the commission. How could they study about the Indians? It was not liked by the Indians. So, wherever Simon went with his commissions to study, their people welcomed him with a black flag. Black flag. Black is the symbol of protest. Black color is a symbol of sign of protest. Oppose. So, wherever he went, they greeted him with a black flags and saying, Simon go back, with the cries, shouts, Simon go back. At this time, the relations between the Hindus and Muslims were gradually growing worse. This time already, because of the divide and rule policy of the British, though they were fighting for the freedom of India, slowly the feelings, relations between the Hindus and Muslims were weakening, worsening. They were not getting stronger. On 8th April 1929, Bhagat Singh, B.K. Dutt exploded 2 bombs on the floor of the Central Assembly. They made no attempt to escape. Bhagat, Rajguru and Sukhdev were sentenced to death. Many revolutionaries laid down their lives for their motherland. So, in 1928, Simon Commission hesitation took place. In 1929, these dates and years are very important. Understand? In 1929, on April 8th, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, B.K. Dutt, these people exploded a bomb on Central Assembly in the Parliament, where people sit together and form laws, rules and regulations for the people. They went bravely, they exploded a bomb, burst a bomb in that place. And they did not even try to escape from there. Bomb వేసి పారిపోవడానికి కూడా వాళ్ళు ట్రై చేయలేదు. Bravely they stood there itself. And they were arrested by the British government. And they were put in the jail. And they were troubled, tortured like anything. The legend of Bhagat Singh is the picture. In Hindi, you would have seen it. You can see about this bomb explosion and how Sukhdev, Bhagat Singh, and all were treated by the British in the jail. And at last, they were Rajguru, Sukhdev, and Bhagat Singh were sentenced to death, means ఉరి శిక్ష వేస్తారు వాళ్ళకి. అయినా వాళ్ళు వందే మాతరం అనుకుంటూ ఇన్కిలాబ్ జిందాబాద్ అనే స్లోగన్తో వెళ్ళి హ్యాపీగా వాళ్ళ ప్రాణాలని వదులుకుంటారు. అంటే వాళ్ళు బాధపడలేదు, మనం చనిపోతున్నాం కదా, మన ప్రాణాలు పోతున్నాయి కదా అని. వాళ్ళకు ఒక హ్యాపీనెస్ ఏంటంటే మన మదర్ ల్యాండ్ గురించి, జన్మభూమి గురించి మనం ఏమో చేశాం కదా, we did something for our motherland with that happiness. In this way, many revolutionaries lost their lives in this way for the freedom of our country. And you know, day by day, many people started joining Mahatma Gandhi's freedom movement. Understand? Among them, main were new leaders joined the freedom struggles were Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the first president of our country, Sardar Patel, Maulana Azad, Motilal Nehru, Chacha Nehru's father, Jawaharlal Nehru, C. Rajgopalachari, Chittaranjan Das, Muhammad Ali, and Shaukat Ali. Understand, these were the new leaders who joined Gandhiji in the freedom movement. Who were they? You know, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Azad, Motilal Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, C. Rajgopalachari, Chittaranjan Das, Muhammad Ali, and Shaukat Ali. Understand? They were the new leaders who joined the freedom movement to make it successful and strong. In 1928, Vallabhbhai Patel led the farmer struggle against British government in Bardoli. He led the farmers movement. Farmers were levied with heavy taxes. To oppose it, he led the Bardoli Satyagraha. Bardoli is a place in Gujarat. But there, lathi charging was done against these people. There he was very badly injured. Understand? And died because of this injury. Understand? Lala Lajpat Rai. So, this is about non-cooperation movement, Simon Commission, joining of other leaders, bomb explosion on bomb explosion on the Central Assembly. Now next is we have resolution of complete independence to India. Understand? In 1929, a Congress session, every year new session used to be held, no? So it was held at Lahore. In those days, Pakistan was not a separate country. Bangladesh was not a separate country. So Lahore is on the bank of Ravi Bias river. There they held a meeting of Congress, National Congress, Indian National Congress, and there they had a decision about what is our next step for the freedom movement. Then Purna Swaraj should be our next goal. Purna Swaraj means complete freedom. It was declared on 26th January in 1929. Okay. So this in detail I am going to teach you in my tomorrow's class. So here I stop. I taught you only up to here. New leaders joined the movement till there. Non-cooperation movement, Simon Commission, bomb blast on the Central Assembly and new members joining the freedom movement. Tomorrow, about the resolution of Purna Swaraj and remaining part of the lesson, I am going to teach you. So here I stop. Thank you.